Hi, my name is Rebecca Elder, and I'm going to show you how to mount a photograph on a piece of mat board with photo corners. This is something that's quick and easy and is probably best used for non-rare material, things like copies of photographs that you're going to put on exhibit. But it's a great thing to know because you can do your mounting yourself and buy pre-cut mats and save yourself a lot of money and make sure that you know that you're using the right kind of materials. You want to use, for most things, 4-ply ragboard. And you can buy it from major suppliers. You can take it into a framer and have it cut, or you can buy mats that are cut to order. Something that's acid-free, probably alkaline buffered so that it doesn't cause deterioration, and just whatever size you need. It comes in multiple colors, but museums usually like creams and whites. I've got a little photograph here that I'm going to mount, and these are just Mylar photo corners that you can buy from archival suppliers. Mylar is a trade name for polyester, which is a very, very stable plastic. It's recycling symbol number 1. It's the same plastic that you find in every soda bottle out there. So the stability is really bad in soda bottles when they wind up in landfills, but it's excellent in museums and archives and libraries because it's going to take many hundreds of years for this stuff to deteriorate. The first thing I need to do is figure out where I'm going to put my photograph on my mat. If you have I don't have a pre-cut mat, but if you have a pre-cut mat, that's going to help determine it. I'm just going to center this, and I tend to like a little more room at the bottom than the top, so I'm going to say this is 11 by 14 mat board. I want about 6 inches of room at the bottom. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to measure up in a few spots 6 inches. And this is going to be the bottom line for where I want my photo to hit. And make some very small little light pencil marks. To get a straight line, you need at least 3 marks. 2, you may end up with a diagonal of some sort, but with 3, if you can hit all 3 marks, you're probably straight. And then I'm going to measure my photo, which is 3 inches wide. And then my mat board is 11 inches wide, so now I have to figure out how to center it. My mat board, half of 11 inches is 5.5 inches. Half of 3 inches is 1.5 inches, so at the 5.5 inch mark, I'm going to count back 1.5 inches to the left, which puts me at 4 inches. And I'm just going to make a little corner mark there. And then I'm also going to count over 1.5 inches to the right, which puts me at 7, and make another little corner mark. I try to make as few marks as possible because every mark that I make, I have to go back in eventually and erase. When you erase, you don't want to use a pink plastic eraser. You want to use a good quality white plastic eraser. The pink erasers will leave behind staining and smudging. The white ones will do a pretty good job of cleaning. The best brands are Staedtler Mars, and I'm blanking on the second one, sorry. But Staedtler Mars or Staedtler Mars or a magic rub eraser are the best ones. This one on my pencil is white, so I'm going to use that. If it was something for real, I would find my magic rub eraser and just go with it. But I'm just going to gently erase everything except my little corners. And then I'm going to pick up my photo corners, and they just peel and stick. Really, really super easy. So I'm going to peel one off. And this is how I do it. I think any way that gets you to your desired result works on this. I'm going to peel it and put it just over my corner. If I put it directly on the corner, then my photo isn't going to go quite back into that notch. But if I put it just over, so it maybe like a 32nd of an inch, I should hit pretty well into exactly where I've drawn my corner. When you put it down gently and make sure you like the positioning before you press it down, because once you press it down, you have no options. It's stuck forever. If you put it down gently, you may be able to peel it up again and try again. And then I'm just going to put my photo in and take another photo corner. And this is really easy. Now that I have one and I like the positioning, I can just put the photo corner and drop it into place. And two more corners and drop them into place. And I have my photo, and I can put a mat over it, and it will be lovely. These corners are 1/2-inch corners, which will work for things probably up to like 8 by 10. Larger than that, you're going to need larger corners to support them well. So you're going to have to, when you're deciding to go with this method, you have to think about what kind of margin you have on your photograph, because you don't want the corner to show when you actually have the object in a frame. But it's quick, it's easy, it's inexpensive, and anyone can do it.